Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis. We are still in the Blood Bowl 3 2025 World Championships Group Stage Week 3. This time up we have N8wache, as we'll be calling him, and his Amazons versus Mongloom and his Norse. The situation going into this game is N8wache has 4 points. Mongloom has 4 points. So both of these players have 4 points, and a win will therefore guarantee them through to the World Championships proper. The other two players playing each other are Slender Loris and Mankiz. They both have 1 point. So that means that if these two guys draw, they both go through. Now, that is going to happen in this kind of format, and you better hope that people don't know each other in your group. Yes, and it's just there's nothing you do about it. All the formats have something that could go wrong with them, and this is the thing that could go wrong with this format. If N8wache and Mongloom were, for example, both friends of Monitor, then this would absolutely just be a draw and they'd both go through to the cup, purely coincidentally. But N8wache is German and Mongloom is Spanish, so probably not going to be any collusion, which is just, what essentially should happen is whoever scores on turn 8 on their drive has the major advantage, because the other person, they got nothing to fail then, have they? They cannot lose, essentially. The other person will be playing for a draw and you can just play aggressively. You can just go at them, because worst that'll happen is you draw and you get through anyway. And as you can see, the Amazons get first crack at it. N8wache in with an A- probably setup. These could be one forward. If you don't want to go on the LOS, these could still be one forward to protect these this squares better. No reason for them not to be, really. But an A+ would just be up on the LOS, right? And just 1 in 9 away if he gets a solid D. This is just better. But nothing wrong with this. Nothing bad wrong with this. It's okay. You will notice that he did set up against the Blitz and didn't have someone back. Against elves or rats, not the best idea. But against Norse, perfectly fine. Especially as you've got on the ball to move backwards, closer to the ball. Great start for the Amazons. There's a pig on the pitch as well, remember? So essentially the North start one player down. Don't like that the block piece is not on the LOS here to take this extra block. Feels iffy. Don't like that he blitzed straight forward instead of putting the assist there and blitzing diagonally. And on a POW, therefore, it would stay tagged. On a POW, this would just be free anyway. I assume we're going to go here and 3 dice. Yep. Doesn't get it. Gets it there. Could have made that a 3 dice too if you wanted. But not really much point. This is a bit in. Allowing egress around the outside. But not a bad first turn. Just straight up power, then go and stand there. Okay. Very passive from Mongloom. Very passive indeed. Not a big fan of that blitz. Like, yeah, like, you could have blitzed this guy into follow-up blocks. Could have blitzed this guy into a follow-up block. Like, it feels like that would have been slightly better. Just to, you know, just to try and knock something down. Even the Ulfs are armor 8, so, you know, you can hurt an Ulf. So probably should have gone for a follow-up block there. I don't like not basing these at all. You could base these. He hasn't got any guard, so you can, if he goes for the pygmy up on these two, you could just have a guard there and someone there and someone there and someone there, and these can't do shit. They just stand up into the face of red dice. They're linos. All of the wings are the linos, even though they look impressive. They're the boring linos. Hang on. There we go. Welcome back, Haruka. Okay. The Zons claim some space. It's a little early to be claiming so much space aggressively. Leaves the move back to the center harder. And gives up 4 dice on a big girl with a DP loitering around. That seems real bad. But she held up. This looks like it can develop into an early score. This is not a great push by the Amazons. Does stun the tackler, which will help. That will not help at all. Don't know why we haven't moved this player yet. And the Ulf gets powed. Wait, that's the blitz? Okay, wow. It really, really went for that as well. That's not the right blitz there. The blitz should be to pressure the score. But gets a dead Amazon out of it. And full pows the blodger. I'm not... This is just going to be a foul. It's just giving up the drive to hurt things. Gets a KO, which he'll eat. Otherwise, it just keeps eating fouls, right? This just doesn't feel good. This feels like you're giving up a late score. I mean, this is too close. Why are you next to the end zone like this? Why are you giving him the possibility of a 6-up to force a score? Like, there's no reason to. Oh, they'll absolutely transfer teams, which means that they should transfer everything because you've bought cosmetics and stuff with real money. So you should take everything, including your Warpstone account. Yeah, wait until the new game. We'll see how they restructure it in the new game. Gets the power, but again wastes the blitz on it. We are just letting him score, trying to do damage, which doesn't, like, I guess Mongloom has worked out that a draw is good enough, so he doesn't care if he scores if the Zons take damage, and he can easily draw. Like, so it's not a terrible, like, strat, is it? Gets a full pow on the Valk. And it's dead. Which Mongloom just eats. Okay. I mean, it is only 37% to, or thereabouts, to keep. But, like, it feels like that's a 37% you want to try. That's a big loss. Actually, come to think of it, is it a big loss? Like, on the, like, the wrestle Valk is there to stop the score, and we've already decided to just give up the score, really. So maybe it's not such a big loss. Yeah, it feels like Mongloom is committed to the draw since the start, right? He's not bothered trying to force an early score and just gone in with the fouls. But he hasn't got what he wants from the fouls, right? Like, there's only one Kaz. These are 75% to come back. And N8wache has decided he's not going to take any more fouls. He's just going to give a short drive to the Norse instead. Oh, wait, no, N8wache, what have you done? N8wache, what have you done? Why are you setting up like this when giving a short drive up? Oh, this is awful. That's out of the blue levels of terrible. This should be full screen chevrons. This should just be chevrons. There's not even an argument about what it should be. It should be chevrons. Chevrons with the outside back being the big girls. So you force them into the middle and you can collapse on them. This is real bad. Why have you done this?
Reddit says this is more fun though.
Yes, this is the good setup, not the correct setup. And no nerds sucking the fun out of everything. If you were gonna go back, and tag this player, this one should have gone there. And you shouldn't be standing in Chunt's column. So weird. So in the future, in third season, this kind of play is going to be even riskier. Because you're going to have more break tackle players. Even in NAF style, you might see one of the two big girls take break tackle as their single skill. Like surprise cage dive by a strength 4 player on a 75%. Hell yeah. Like straight up hell yeah. So I suspect you'll see that being tried out by a lot of good players to see how it works. Having an unskilled but cage diving or screen diving big girl. So this kind of play will be punished more often. I'm really sorry to do this in the middle of a game. I'm yawning my ass off in between like these comments. I'm going to go and heat up this coffee. And get some sugar in me. Right, I'm back. I have some quality street and a warm coffee. And that rumbling, the rustling you can hear is me taking the free almond slice that Costa Coffee sent me. So I can dip it in my coffee. Oh, it's real good. That, however, is not. This is going to be bad. Oh, god damn it. Hang on. No, this is one of those times. Like, there's very few times I don't use a webcam, right? For the use on YouTube. I'm not cutting out myself or anything. I don't use a webcam when streaming. My medical condition makes it very difficult to use a webcam because people will see me have to mute and cough and choke, etc. But sometimes something happens in real life and I'm like, I wish there was a webcam. I just picked up my coffee that I've just heated up and I blew into it to cool it a bit. And all that happened was smoke came out of it and completely covered my glasses. I'm a late in life glasses wearer. It's just for reading, and I've got it on to read the screen. So I'm not someone who's used to glasses still. And now I can't see, and I have to find something to wipe my glasses. I have a phone to take a picture. Discords it, chief. Petey, are you having a stroke? Do you smell toast? Some people find my voice very alluring, Mordred. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now, because I didn't want to blow on my coffee again, I just drank it, and it's fucking boiling and burnt my tongue. I'm gonna ignore it and just try and carry on with the VOD. Before anything else goes fucking wrong. Night Watch. This is what happens when you just don't bother defending a short drive at all. This seems real hard to stop now. Yeah, but that's not the same, is it? Taking a photo. You wanted to see it happen, like on screen, live. That would have been funny, right? A bunch of like steam coming up out of the glass and covering my face, and then going away, and my glasses are just completely covered. Here's a picture of me with smudgy glasses. Is not quite the same thing. Oh, you definitely... Oh, you definitely had to move, yeah. Okay. The problem here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the problem here, isn't it? That does nothing at all. In fact, once you blitz here, even less than nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It just not even a dodge. It's just 2 rushes to score. Like if this was going to be the plan, this one should have been there. Or this one should have stayed on the ball, and then the strength 4 should have gone to the side of the ball. This is shit. Sorry to tell you, Nightwatch, but this was shit. You moved like 8 players and rolled a bunch of dice, and it's a 95% score. I can't know in advance it's going to happen, PC. I can't take a video of something I don't know is going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and just film myself with my phone on the off chance I do something stupid. Two reasons, Jim. One, I'd run out of storage. And 2, I would regularly have to show you all the stupid shit that I did. So not bad from Mongloom. A- again. Just this part, weak. Right. So here's the situation. That I don't know if either or both of these players know. They should know, right? If they just maintain this result, they both go through. If they just stand there and press end turn, which nobody can stop you doing, they, like, it's stupid, but, like, Nightwatch could legitimately argue that pressing end turn right now to signal to Mongloom is the right play. Right? It's literally the right play. It doesn't risk losing. He could just spread his players across the pitch and press end turn. And then Mongloom could argue that trying to break through is the wrong play. Because he's qualified if he doesn't try to break through and roll bad dice and give up a score. Like, you can't even argue that that's collusion. That is the correct play. If you see your opponent just play passively and you just play passively knowing a draw is good enough for you personally, you don't care about them, right? You only care about yourself. A draw guarantees you go through to the World Cup. Why would you try and break through? That's what both players should do right now. Like, what can you do about that? You can't complain. That's the right play. It's not like they're losing on purpose. They're not like throwing the game or anything. They're just not taking any risks that could lead to a loss. I genuinely wonder if one of them is thinking that and the other one doesn't play ball. Like, one of them might currently be annoyed that the other one is bothering to play. Like, Mongloom just removed his own player and again, doesn't need to. Mongloom just made it harder on himself to qualify. And N8wache giving up these blocks. Like, it's crazy that they both don't realize that they're just hurting their own chances. Is there? Is there? Does it really matter? Is there seeding in the second one? And would that even matter? Because the results are so random of these groups that seeding's irrelevant, really. I think personal pride would surely be better if you qualified than if you tried to qualify top of the group by rolling dice that were unnecessary and then not qualifying because they went wrong. Like, personal pride should be qualifying for the actual World Championships. Sorry, Jim. Too soon? Look, Mongloom has made this a fight, and now he's losing the fight. Like, this is crazy. Like, all Mongloom had to do was nothing. Just defend and do nothing. Don't foul. Don't base. Swap a blitz. Just swap blitzes. Act like you're playing. And qualify. That's all he had to do. Alright, the dice have helped him out a bit. A bit. Nope, the dice are not helping him out. That's a stun. Hit and run coming in super handy here. Ball is based. Oh my god. Why have you pushed him that way, by the way? Why didn't you push him down and further away? Because you're moving up, right? Oh, maybe not. Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. What have you done, Mongloom? What have you done? Well, this seems bad.
There may be dice on the ball.
There may be trouble ahead. Yes, top of group playing second of group would matter if the groups had 16 people in it. When the groups only have 4 people in it and 3 games, like, they're mostly random as fuck. Full pow on the ball. Doesn't 1 in 9. Doesn't 1 in 9. Ball is getting stripped on a 1 in 9. Doesn't 1 in 9. Gets stripped, but not powed. Okay, not great. Oh, God. Okay. It's not looking good. Not a stun, at least. Are we going to dodge to make this a 2 dice, seeing as we've already tagged? Doesn't 1 in 9. Sorry. Sorry to press pause, but if you saw in the top left there, someone in my chat has just, I don't know, screamed a karate cry or something at me. What's up, Sowjack? A great scatter. Gets a great scatter.
Breakdown half.
Yeah, the robot voice doesn't do... Oh, my days. And a full 1 dice pow. Like, and again, right now it's too late for Mongloom, right? Because he hasn't put in a scoring threat. So now Nightwatch has nothing to lose anyway. He can just play to win and kick Mongloom out for a laugh. This is why you don't turn it into a fight. This was terrible. Getting battered in this half. Oh. Oh, another full pow. If this is an armor break, it's Jova. It's an armor break. I mean, right in front of it, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh, maybe. Nope, it's Jova. He did a little dance. Yeah, but it wasn't a dicing. Like, they just because they were Kaz, right? If it was in the first half, it's a dicing. They were just removals, right? It didn't matter if they were KOs or not. Rolling some 8s is not a dicing. He took like 5 blocks every turn or something. Good dice, sure. Or a bad dice if you're Mongloom. But it's not like a comedy mega or anything. But like it's his own fault, right? The tactics were there. No one could have said a thing if they both just played passively and guaranteed themselves both into the cup. And instead, Mongloom's put himself at risk. Big risk. Because now going into the next match, Nightwatch has 7 points and is guaranteed through. Congratulations, Nightwatch. We will see you in the World Cup proper. Or World Championship, sorry. They really should have just called it the World Cup. Whereas Mongloom stays on 4. And in the other match, Slender Loris has 1 and Mankiz has 1. So if either of them win, they're on 4. Mongloom has scored 3 touchdowns. Slender Loris has scored 1 and Mankiz has scored 1. So 2 touchdowns would put Mankiz into a playoff game with Mongloom, but 2 touchdowns would not put Slender Loris into a playoff game because when they went head-to-head, Slender Loris lost. So that would be the first tiebreaker, the head-to-head. So Slender Loris would have to win by scoring 3 touchdowns. Doesn't have to win by 3 touchdowns. It's touchdowns scored, not touchdowns difference. So if he wins 3-1 or 3-2, then yeah, but like that kind of thing is more like it's harder to like get across to your opponent without straight cheating, right? Whereas in this one, if you just passively defended with columns and pressed end turn, your opponent would just get it, right? You don't have to collude. They would respond with columns and just press end turn, and you just both trade a blitz. Trying to organize a shootout with your opponent via like meaningful looks it's a bit more difficult. So Slender Loris has to win while scoring 3, or Mankiz has to win while scoring 2. And that's just to get a playoff game. If Slender Loris wins while scoring 4, no wait, Slender Loris had 1. No, Slender Loris has to win by scoring 3 to get through, or 2. It's 3. He has to beat him, 3. He has to beat him with 3. Whereas Mankiz needs to win by 2, or win while scoring 2 to get a playoff game, and while scoring 3 to go through. And we will go and see that game, where I'll say all of that again at the start anyway, sorry, after this. See you next time.